Welcome to the brand module. In this mini module, we will learn more about the development and the importance of a brand. So a brand is an intangible asset with tangible value. What does that even mean? So a brand is what the customer thinks, sees, and feels when they interact with a product, service, or your organization. A brand is something that businesses spend millions of dollars to develop over time if it's a large organization, and it's solely based upon consumer perception and their experience with your product or service. So while you can't actually touch a brand, it's a feeling you get or the experience with a product or service. It has tangible value because it assists businesses in charging more, positioning themselves for success, and also with brand recognition and customer loyalty within the landscape. When we dive into the topic of branding, we look at value and equity. Brand value is the actual dollar amount that can be connected to the brand. Now, this is often tough to quantify, but is essential as you move into potential sale of a business and the corresponding brand that goes with it. Now, brand equity is equally as important because this is the perceived value from the consumer mindset. It is the extra that you can charge over a competitor based on customer brand perception of the brand you have developed. So that intangible brand image. While brands are connected to businesses and organizations, it's tough to say and designate ownership. But brands can be divided into 4 designated categories. A national brand is a brand that is nationally recognized. Now, in this mini module, in this lecture, we're going to use macaroni and cheese. So a national brand, as an example, is Kraft mac and cheese. In addition to national brands, we have private labels or private label brands. An example of a private label brand is a store brand. So we'll take Walmart as our example and say Great Value mac and cheese. While it still has the same elements of Kraft mac and cheese, it's definitely in a different box, and the branding strategy as well as pricing is extremely different. Now, a licensed brand is often thought of as a co-competitive environment. So let's say Kraft macaroni and cheese partners with Hello Kitty, and they offer Hello Kitty shaped Kraft mac and cheese. Is a licensed brand opportunity. It's using the brand recognition of both organizations to increase the sale and awareness of that macaroni and cheese product. The fourth and final example is a co-brand. And in this example, our textbook uses Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream. So we have 2 totally different organizations and different fields of study within the grocery market coming together to co-brand a product for sale. So I don't know about you, I don't think I'd be interested in Kraft flavored mac and cheese ice cream, but that is an example of a co-branded opportunity. Now that we've taken the opportunity to learn more about brands, brand development, and the value associated with the brand, let's take a moment to look at loyalty, the real importance behind brand development. Now, as we go back to our pyramid, let's build our loyalty matrix. And we have 4 components, which include our switchers, our shifting loyals, our split loyals, and our hardcore loyals. And these are our overall consumers that make up our loyalty matrix. Think of the pyramid as overall business sales, and we'll divide it by the different types of consumers that fall, or loyalists that fall within that landscape. We'll go ahead and divide our pyramid into roughly 4 sections for the nature of the discussion. So the largest component of the overall loyalty matrix are the switchers. These are consumers with little to no brand loyalty, and they can easily be shifted based upon price, a potential nudge or coupon or promotion, or different features and benefits. So they have little to no brand loyalty. The second category are your shifting loyals, meaning they do have brand loyalty. You are their consumer preferred brand, but a promotion, nudge, or maybe a new feature or benefit could quickly shift that purchasing decision. Now, as we move up, we have the split loyals. Your split loyals have developed a consideration set of 2 to 3 products or services that they will buy on a rotational basis. Now, your brand falls within that consideration subset, but it is your role as a marketer to encourage consumer purchase of your particular brand or product. The last and probably the smallest of the loyalty pyramid are your hardcore loyalists. These are the consumers that every brand wants. They are your brand enthusiasts. They not only buy your brand, you're at the top of their consideration set, but they also talk about you. This is the overall customer that every business wants in that 80-20 matrix. In that world where 20% of our customers make up 80% of our sales. So this hardcore loyalist is your brand enthusiast that you want to foster to continue to increase sales within the organization. This concludes our quick introduction to branding. Continue to view the course mini modules as well as the additional industry resources included. We have additional videos on branding, what is branding and what it isn't, to assist you as you develop your application of the content in this module.